end of May at the best. So it's crazy. What's it like over there?
Well, all the kids' exams have been cancelled, actually.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, really? I thought it was a crazy idea because I've got two teenagers at home not knowing what to do really, and not like a curfew.
Yeah, same with us.
Okay.
Our son's home from college and he's delivering pizzas 3 days a week. You can have takeout and delivery from restaurants, but all restaurants and bars inside are closed. All retail is closed. Pretty much in New Jersey and New York, everything's closed except for medical and, like law offices, we can operate on half speed, but it's bad. The economic fallout is going to be terrible, but the human fallout is worse.
Yeah. Hey guys, you know what? This sounds to me like a renaissance has to start again. It's going to be like a big, like after the war or something. We'll have to be everybody rethinking how to get the best out of a society that I really hope that the learnings out of these sufferance days and weeks and months will be capitalized to something better, because it's the only way.
Wouldn't it be nice if we actually learned something?
Yeah. Who said that? Yeah.
Justin.
You're right.
Michael.
Michael said.
Yeah. Hey, Dermot.
Well,
I love your New Jersey accent, Dermot. There.
I have no accent. What you talking about?
What you talking at the bar?
We have friends upstate New York 2 hours away, and they always must.
Say goodbye to you for a minute. Come here, one more.
Hey, Dermot, give me some lessons. I want to rehearse that accent. It's so
cool. Wait, where's your brother Ugo?
I'm here. I'm trying to.
There you are. Ugo, I was telling the story in the office today when you visited, and we went to the Yankee game, and my buddy who worked for the Yankees put up on the big screen, Yankees welcome Ugo Doyle from Milan, Italy, and you were only about 18, and you said in your how did they know?
My God, I have a fast track towards paradise. It was quite.
What's that, Ugo?
I have a fast track to paradise of sports. So with that kind of writing, I thought, I must have done something special in baseball.
You were the star of the Italian Baseball League.
By the way,
Michael.
I'm hoping my brother Keelan's not on the line, and I'm thinking maybe he's having, he's classic.
No, I'm on the line.
You are?
Hey.
Keelan
Where are you?
Yeah,
Keelan, put the video on.
I just don't have
There he is!
Where is he?
my camera's not working.
Your camera's out?
Yeah, the camera's out, so I'm just on the phone.
You're keeping your finger on the camera.
Justin, so we can just imagine.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
just shy.
eavesdropping here. I'm eavesdropping here.
Lurking.
Okay. It's London, Keelan.
Don't be shy, Keelan. It's okay. We've been all eating and drinking too much these days. It's fine.
I'm still taking good care of the kids here. If you want to see, there you go. So he's got him tied up now. So
He's not
cool.
tied to the tree anymore.
No, don't do that. Yeah.
Good job, Marco.
Well done. Good parenting.
Glad to be here.
I'd like to hear that you still have that wonderful sense of humor that just naturally flows.
Who?
Marco, you're muted.
Marco? Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the kids were shouting.
I guess.
It was too loud.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, he's free. Now Kevin is free.
It's crazy.
Hey,
What is it like in Washington?
There he is.
What was that?
I was asking Deirdre what it's like in Washington.
Well, I mean, it's already been bad here for the last, 3 years or so.
You can only see certain.
Particularly bad.
Right.
So pretty much everyone's working from home. They canceled school for the rest of the school year. So Brendan, who's a senior, won't have his prom or graduation. And the IB program canceled all the IB tests. So they don't really know what will happen with getting credit for their IB program.
Is that
He's
for
pretty
university?
Well, it's the last 2 years in high school, they do this IB coursework, and you get bonus points depending on how you score on your IB tests. And in some cases, you can skip some of the intro courses if you've done well enough on the IB test. So that's all gone. He's still staying somewhat engaged with his schoolwork, but he's been admitted to college, so that's a relief. We don't have to worry about that part of it. But all of the fun stuff of the downhill part of senior year is done for him. So
it's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I feel
such
really
a
bad for
shame.
the college and high school seniors. because
Yeah.
it's a special year
Really
and
hard.
you don't get that back. The other kids, hopefully next year, but the high school and college seniors, Casey Laurent also, like Dee says, that's the fun part, and to be deprived of that is really upsetting, I'm sure.
I mean, they understand, you know, intellectually, but it's just hard, you know, they can't.
Yeah.
It's funny for as being as internet connected as this generation is, they really have been engaging, you know, in person with their friends. And it's just, it's, the rug was pulled out from under them and they're just still reeling from it. I think it's been super hard. They're figuring out ways to cope with it, and they play a lot more video games now and
Yeah.
do some online chats, but it's been challenging.
Yeah, but
Our two girls are right in the middle of, you know, the eldest, Francesca, should be graduating after her 3 years of biology now. And our younger, Alessandra, is going through her final school year. So she should be, you know, high school coming out. And all of that is just suspended.
Yeah.
No one really knows how it's going to roll out. And even the plans for next year, they're all going to be, we have to rethink about Amsterdam, London, Dublin. We'll see where she wants to go and if she can go wherever she was thinking. But all of Europe is being impacted pretty much in the same way. So they'll have to kind of find some leveling compromise, I guess. Yeah. But it is.
So
it is sad.
JP, in Italy, is everything completely closed down and it's been that way for weeks?
Yeah, it's 1 month now, exactly 1 month. It was February 23rd. I picked up Francesca, my eldest, from Pavia, which is 2 hours drive from here. And things were starting to shut from a educational point of view, universities, schools. Then slowly other things started shutting down, and we have a total lockdown as of March 11th. That's Ugo's birthday and Elena's. Something happens every March 11th of the year. What is that?
Happy birthday.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that was our birthday.
Can you go out to the grocery store?
We can go grocery, we can go pharmacy, we can go newspapers. And of course, medicals, and that's about it. So there's no, you know, clothes, there's no, I don't know, haircuts, there's no other stuff you would normally do.
There is haircuts. You can have your children cut your hair.
Is that the number 2 clippers, Hugo?
So
Say it
Oops,
again.
can you
Is that the number 2 clippers?
plan?
Yeah, that's very number 2 clippers. Yeah, the one. But
And of
they
course,
enforce things a lot. On Sunday, I went to pick up Emil, our oldest son, who flew back from London. And I was stopped on the highway by the police. And they said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Oh, I'm going to go and pick my son." I had to show a declaration that said that. And I had to show a copy of his ticket that he's actually flying as a good reason for me to be out and about. So it's really enforced. Let's hope that it will pay off. It's difficult to know.
Aren't they starting to do that in New York too, Dermot? I saw some news that they're putting out police and
Well,
all that.
interestingly, my firm are the attorneys for a number of towns around here, and informally or off the record, the police have told us that they're really been told to stand down because they don't want to interact with the public who may be infected, and then one of them gets infected, in which case the whole department gets shut down. So although there's constant pleas and edicts, there's really very little, if any, enforcement.
Okay.
Yeah, well, talking about that, mom and dad in Gavirate out here have now three home carers that are kind of circulating, and I'm making sure that they really wear their masks when they come, at home. They wash their hands really thoroughly every other hour, 2 hours or so, especially when they get into the house, leave their shoes out on the door. Because, mom and dad, they're near their 90s now. And that's like the most fragile population there. Mom,
are you able to go see them?
What was that?
Are you able to go see your parents?
Yeah, I'm careful these days. I used to go every day, just about, and I'm kind of every 3 days in, 4 days out. I mean, I'm kind of, careful not to overdo it. But a few things they need to be around, so I'm trying to just be careful. That's it.
Yeah, we'll certainly give them our best.
Yeah, we'll do, guys. Thanks, Dermot.
Definitely. Send them our love for sure.
You'll see them on Sunday, hopefully.
See them on Sunday.
Oh, good.
That'd be great.
Jumpy, how have they been coping with all of this?
Yeah, Mom says, I've been through the war, guys. This is nothing. But of course, she's nice and cared for now, starting this Christmas, because up until then, Dad was very frail and he had horrible nights, and Mom was doing the home care. So now things are getting better from a support point of view. And generally, this pandemic, they don't really feel, they're a bit scared about what's going on in the world. They're concerned for others, but not for themselves.
Yeah.
Wow.